Screen share, Kate.
Oh, is it recording now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, cool. Well, oops. Well, there we go. You can see this stuff. Sorry, I'm just recording. I forgot the first ones. Here's the recognition. Okay, here's what we're on. Okay, so Super Saturday you can find in your FAQ. January 11th is the cafe latte flavored Shakeology release. So I'm going to change my January bag to coffee packets. I wish they called it coffee. I don't like saying cafe latte.
I want to say cafe au lait.
I just call it coffee. But I'm going to change it to packets. And obviously I want to try it, but I want to give it to people to try. And we were just talking about this, but I'm pretty sure that people who have a new order in 2016, even if they ordered in 2015, you get a Success Club point for. Not if they say they just changed their bag flavor, you won't get a Success Club point for that. But if they have canceled it in the past and want to try again, like I had some girl, well, I didn't get a point for it, but not a big deal. But anyways, I should have, I guess. But if you have someone reorder in 2017, a brand new order or under a new email address or something, you'll get a Success Club point for it, which will help towards your cruise dollars. So I think that'll be really big. February is Fall Classic or Team Cup, same thing, sorry, Team Cup again, which I feel like we just got out of one. So I'm not sure. We're all diamonds on this call, so like none of us can do it together. I don't even know how I'm going to find a team of 5, but we'll put it together. But make sure you talk to your coaches about this now. I presume it's the team of 5, not 3, but I guess I can't really remember. So that's for February, which is also a short month, which is why it's super important to have a team cup that month, because it's a short month and it comes quickly, especially after such a big January. Okay. The new coach training group, I finished it, my 10-day, 10 tips group. I added my new coach to it, Heather, but I'll post it in the group. I feel like I've just been posting a lot of things today. So I'll post that tomorrow. Add your new coaches to it or old coaches, because sometimes I'll add you to it too, Jenny.
Okay.
Because sometimes, like even today, I got a question and I was like, oh, it's in that group. So just, you can always just send people back to that. I mean, obviously you can answer their questions too, but you can send people to that group, new or old. I'd send all your coaches that, there may be things in there. It's a lot about rank advancement. And if you think of anything else you want to add to that group, let me know. And then that's just a quick, like, what is EFT? What are ranks? What is success? Blah, blah, blah. Not like how to be a Beachbody coach, really. But I thought we were doing something in Team Positude for the 21-day group. Remember how we all signed up for running those 21-day Smart Starts? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, but I feel like she's just doing that cycling one. Like I took that and am just copying and pasting it into my own now.
I did that too, but it's way too long. And I gave up after like 2.5.
Believe me, I have none. Like even Carly's really good coaches that are kicking butt, they're tired of it.
Yeah, so maybe we can put something together that's a little shorter, but yeah. I definitely want to do one in January, a Smart Start. Even if we go back to the old script, that's fine.
Yeah, I wonder if we compared it and then had all the diamonds in it saying, okay, cut this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if we maybe had people say just, okay, edit this.
Mm-hmm.
She did say during December's diamond call that she was redoing it for January, not for December. She was going to do it for December, but couldn't get around. And that it's going to be guided, not self-paced.
Right.
So Ben's probably working on it.
Yeah, so we'll see. If she doesn't get it together this time, we can do our own.
So Tuesday the 5th, we have that call.
What was that?
Tuesday the 5th, we have that call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like emails too, or text messages that would remind, like I know my coaches a lot, and like you guys, I'm sure too, like you have outside jobs and outside work, you know what I mean? Like posting 3 times a day can get superfluous. So I feel like sometimes just a little email or message saying, hey, you're, you know what I mean? Like something. I liked the idea of that.
Yeah, in my challenge group that I did like 2 days of last month, I tagged people in the post and they really liked that the 2 times I did it.
Yeah, I usually will tag.
Yeah,
But
so maybe we could do something like that.
yeah, like I liked because she had mentioned like whether or not we would do like emails, but
Ugh, I hate anything other than Facebook groups. I can't handle. I can't handle messages, like, because you can't mark it as unread. At least in Facebook messages, I can mark them in unread because sometimes I'll just quickly check and be caught off and have to go back to work, and I can't.
well, the other thing I do in my groups is I'll actually do a group message with them,
That's a good idea.
and I just yell at them. That's when I get mean.
Yeah, you're good.
That's when
You're
I'm like,
good
I'm not here to talk to myself. Like,
you're good with the tough love. I'm not in that type of situation.
I just call them out. I just say, I'm not here to. Is anybody else here? Like,
Literally, I just talk to myself.
This whole group I had to close because I was like, I'm done. You're wasting my time.
I didn't even tell them. I just stopped posting it. No one cared. So I just posted in our team page about our January team-wide challenge group. Add yourself to it. I want it to be a good one. I need some accountability. Feel free to help me because I am going to be on the cruise in like 70 days and I'm not ready for it.
Are you going to start back from day one? I kind of started, but I'm like, I think I might start back from day one when we start the group.
Yeah, definitely starting day one.
I'm like 2 days off now. I'm going to have to work out.
I did 2 of the days so far, 3 maybe.
I did 2 days too, and then I've been slacking off for 2 days.
Yeah, and
Guys, it gets better.
I know, you're so, Jenny's like the best worker outer ever.
It's because you should have seen me this week.
Ugh. I ate pizza. I'm like 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so I know last night, for those of you that are on last night's call, we talked a lot about dream boards, but this was my dream board for 2015 on the left, and on the right is the one that I actually did. And I was like, and I also hit goals that weren't even on here. Like 1 star wasn't even on here. I am over the $1,000 a month. Like certain things that I reached weren't even on here, and I didn't even think they were possible in this time frame. But I tried to do a handstand one day, and I was so afraid of falling and cracking my skull open. I was like, I can't. And I was watching all my little teeny twiggy girlfriends like whoop, 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 like right up, and I was like, I can't do this. I weigh twice as much as you. I literally have never been more scared of anything in my life. The only thing I am upset about is that I didn't do a family vacation. I had no excuse except for laziness, and it's on my dream board for next year. I don't care that I didn't find a man. I don't care that I didn't do a headstand, and I definitely am not committed enough to read 1 PD book a month. So.
Oh yeah.
So bad, right? Just to be honest, what did someone say something? So I just said, do your best and forget the rest. Like, when I looked at this dream board, like November 15th, I was like, do you think I could read 12 books? And I'm like, no, don't be stupid. Like, focus on the goals that are important. Read 1 book. It's fine. Move on. But I did a good job. I hit some really big ones. So I was proud. And honestly, if you're able to check off everything at the end of the year, probably means that you didn't set your dreams high enough and you didn't set your goals far enough, So I think like 50-50 is pretty good. Means that some are reachable and stuff. So that was, what's going on here? 2016. This was ones that I pulled from our group. Can you guys see my screen? These are the ones that I pulled from our group that we've done for the girls that were on the call last night, me, Kelly, and Brooks. They're supposed to be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely.
Brooke, I had that same picture posted on mine from last year.
Which one? Autumn. Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
I think, whatever your goals are, I obviously have a ton of like super big ones. I know some of them I'll be able to cross off definitely within the first like month or 2. Some of them not so much, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think they're all really good and really different and really speak to yourself. So I'm interested to see how they turn out. But some of them I posted last year's on my personal Facebook page, and I'm not going to do that this year because there are too many things that are, I think, too controversial or whatever for me having a day job. But just keep it somewhere where you can see it, and keep updating it, check them off, keep yourself in line. We'll hold each other accountable, and see, mine are all for the end of the year, like big ones, but I'm going to try to make some smaller monthly goals as well. And then if you look in the thread in Team Positude, that might give you some other ideas. Like someone posted speaking on the bombshell call. I was like, that's a good one. I know someone had speaking on the National Wake Up Call. So whatever those are for you. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this finding your word and your color. I don't know if you guys follow Becca Robinson, but she's a Beachbody coach. She's awesome. I think she's one of Bonnie's. I don't know. No, Lindsay's. Yeah. So she's very artistic and whimsical, and I really like her a lot. So she picked a word and a color for 2016. And she says, for years, I've been using this exercise, choosing a word for my year. And it's taught her to focus on her intentions and focus them into that word or phrase or mantra. Nikki did hers. What was it? Do it. Yeah. And so she still makes resolutions, but she focuses her mind and thoughts and everything on one word. And I thought this was so awesome. And she chose the color too. If you go to her website or her blog or Facebook page or whatever, you can see her video she did, and she's wearing a bra in it. That's it. She's just wearing a bra for no reason. It's like an awesome, in like a open sweatshirt. I'm like, oh, you're so fabulous. Anyway, for no reason. But you can watch the video she posts about this. And I just thought it was something to think of, because we set these big goals, but it doesn't necessarily, like, obviously I'm not going to have like the money in my savings account tomorrow, but if you focus on something smaller and more achievable every single day that can get you through, it might help you reach your goals. So I actually found in this Kismet situation going on, but my one on this day app and Facebook told me that my word for last year was unstoppable. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't really even know what that means. Like, I don't know. So I wasn't super excited that I chose that word, but hey, I chose it last year. So apparently that's what I was feeling in the moment. So today this whole week, I've been trying to figure out what my word for 2016 is going to be. And I thought the word fearless. But then I read and then I Googled, and me, I read some definitions, and I didn't love the word, because it says fearless is not the absence of fear, rather than mastery of fear. That's fearlessness. But fearless, I don't want to not have fear. I want to overcome it. So I found the word audacious, and I like that a little bit better. I didn't write down the exact definition. Sam, do you know it?
Audacious, I thought it meant more like kind of like outlandish and like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just going to do my thing. But I think I'm wrong.
Well, I looked at the definition. I was Googling synonyms for fearless. And there was one that
showing a willingness to take surprisingly bold risks.
Yeah.
Or showing an abundant lack of respect. That's what I'm. And shameless. It also means like shameless.
Oh, I just read the one about the.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go with that. They're two totally different.
Yeah. Just because I was like, I don't want to not be fearful. I just want to do things that are. So anyways, it's gold. That's just kind of the thing I've been like. I know it's trendy right now, but everything has been gold lately. So I just, think about that when you're going into your goals for 2016. Pick a word that you want to live every day. I know that like 100% of my missed goals and lack of success has been strictly out of things that I haven't done with it because I've been afraid. So for me, that's why it's an important word for me. But check out our video too. Taxes. The people that asked me to speak about taxes aren't on the call, but so we'll talk about it for a minute since it's the end of the year. It's the not so fun business side of the business. Okay, so sorry. So if you make over $600 in a calendar year, you'll receive a 1099. If you receive less than that, or if you spend more than $5,000, which I don't know why you'd spend more and not make that. But anyways, so all of us here have made over $600 this year. If your spouse or partner or whatever your situation is, parent, has made over $600, they'll receive a 1099 also. You will receive it in the first couple months. as far as claiming things, I mean, obviously talk to your tax professional. Personally for me, I'm not claiming a room in my house right now. I claimed, like last year, I claimed my cell phone, my trips, my mileage. Well, I was going to claim my mileage to Super Saturday, but then they pretty much told me that it would cost more to do that part of my taxes than it would for me to get back. So I ended up not claiming that. I'm going to go to a real CPA this year. But just, you know, you can claim, I claimed my Shakeology, my business fees,
Anything, like if you do a website or your logo.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing like, if any of you guys have done like where you buy dumbbells and stuff, you can claim those because you're a product of the product and you need those. You're a health and fitness person. You need those equipment.
Yeah.
The one thing that my husband's mom, she owned a business for a long time, and she just said that it's really hard to claim in a house, your office, without getting into trouble because we all use it for other things normally. Like it has to be, like it can't even be like an office and a playroom.
Right.
Like for your kids. Like I'm finishing my basement and my office is going to be in there. I could technically claim it, but I could get in trouble for doing that. Like, so I always just say it's like you said about your mileage. It's just not worth the hassle, and it could be a red flag for an audit, and you might get in trouble, which is silly, but might as well.
My guy told me to.
Sorry. Yeah.
And he's like, you're not really making enough this year.
No.
Well, 14.
And in all honesty, I'm pretty sure that you won't, like all of us, until we get up to the statuses. We're not really on the red flag audit.
Not quite yet. And what was I going to say? So you can claim like your trips, like to Nashville, or your flights, and your things like that. Also, if you have any questions, we can talk about it. Anyone have any? Oh, where'd my questions thing go? Any questions about your taxes?
You said you claim your monthly back of Shakeology?
Because I claimed it last year, and I kind of had trouble explaining it to my H&R person, but the reason is because you need it in order to hit Success Club. So you need to have Shakeology. Like we need to be a product of the product, but that's just a gimmick. We need it to hit Success Club. If you're not getting your 90 PV a month, you will not receive those benefits. So that's how they worded it to us, so that we could use it. Does that make sense? So then also, like, if your spouse does not receive a 1099, that's okay. You can still claim things. You just talk to your tax person about it. They're just in the red or black or green, whatever it's called. Whatever.
Yeah, I claimed Pat's, but not mine last year because it was iffy. But I'm totally mad now that I could.
Yeah, seriously. So the resolution effect. You know me, I'm a numbers person. I saw this last year from 2014 to 2015. I know we've talked about this when it first came about, but my income increased like, what was it? 600, 300, 400, 500, 6%, like a ton of percentages. It was over 300%. And I know Lindsay's increases every year over 300%. So just remember what you are in December and multiply that times 3, and that's where you should be in March, okay? If you keep doing what you're doing. That's pretty badass to me. If that happened, which is exactly what Nikki told me last night. I asked her how much my income goal should be for, the year, whatever. And she said, whatever for April. And I was like, oh shit. But if that happens, like, that's freaking awesome. So just keep doing the steps every day and know that this is true. I mean, it happened for me, yet somehow I still can't believe that it's going to happen this year. But let's just keep it going. It happens to everyone, so I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, so then one day the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. So that's all I have for this screen share. But I just wanted you guys to keep that in mind. You know, we get a lot of guff in this business about it being legitimate and, you know, a real like thing. And I like blow people's mind every day. I feel like when I tell them what I do, I talk to this like older person the other day who's my parents' age. And I swear to God, he was like shocked that I make money like this. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that hard. Like, I don't know what you're talking. I mean, it just blows people's mind because I'm like, yeah, I sit on my phone from, 7 to 10. That's literally what I feel like I do. I mean, yes, I do more than that. And it was a girl, and I was telling them how much I was making because that's what the conversation was about. But I mean, he was literally like shocked. And I feel like, sometimes it's hard for us to share right now how much we're making or like how it affects our lives and all that, because we are comparing ourselves to people that are making $20,000 and $30,000 a month. But people on the outside think, $500 or whatever it is you're making a month would be amazing. So don't sell yourself short on that. I can't even just make it every possibility. Tomorrow, like everyone should be doing a post about how much they made, I'm not saying how much I made or what my bill is that I'm paying off. But I'm going to pay off my credit card tomorrow with December's income. I can pay off my whole credit card. So, that's a lot of money. That's a world of a difference to some people. So just no matter what it is, if it's your water bill, if it's a cable bill, if it's a bag of groceries, if it's from going from non-organic strawberries to organic strawberries, who cares? Like just tell people, because people don't understand it or believe it. And the more you keep telling them, then they'll, they need to see it more than once to understand it. So I would love to see everyone do a coaching post about income tomorrow. That's pretty much all I had. I don't know. I thought that was going to take a lot longer, but then again, I talk really fast, so it didn't. Does anybody have any questions or comments or anything?
I had a really random thought.
What?
When you said like, oh, did someone say something? That was me gasping, and then I wrote it down. I didn't want to interrupt you with my thought. You were saying something about PD, and that's like literally like the struggle bus for me every day. I read this week, fell asleep reading. But I thought, and you're like, oh, one PD book a month, and then my sapphire mind went on a really random tangent that involved Oprah and Weight Watchers, but came back to PD book club. If anyone wanted to, like, I'll run it and do everything for it, but if anyone had any interest, we all read the same book, be short books, and like do a little exercise, and then the exercise can like relate to like posting, like not just answer questions and like have coffee talk and then nothing come of it, like, and then everyone gets a good post out of it to do for themselves or something.
Yeah. If I had like someone being like, you have to read 10 pages by Thursday, I would do it.
Yeah.
No, remember Chris tried to do it.
Assignments.
Yeah.
That's like something Nikki hates about me. I'm like, give me an assignment and I'll do it. That's how I got to Diamond. But ever since then, it's like,
yeah. Yeah, it's the people in us that still need a boss.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because the night before we have our little book club call or whatever, everyone's going to read the book. It doesn't matter. Like, you're just going to stay up and you're going to read the book because you're going to be on the call and you're going to sound like an idiot if you don't have something to contribute.
Yeah, I love that idea. I would be down for that.
I want it to be big because I bet a lot of people flake out or not do it every month or not like the books we pick. So Team Positude's a little big for my liking.
You can post it in there or post it in like the Rising Leaders group or something.
Yeah, and then put it out to everyone. I don't want like 1,000 people.
Yeah, then just put in the Rising Leaders of Team Positude if you want, or wherever you want.
Or the diamonds, the stars.
Oh, yeah, or just the Team Positude diamonds.
That they can share with their smaller teams.
Yeah. I can share it as an idea, and then maybe like me and my success partners and you guys and your success partners, and we can all get a group, just a smaller.
Just Carly will do it. She's crazy. She loves to read.
Oh, good. I want people in it that like to read. I can get Leanne in it. Brooke, do you have a success partner?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. So
we haven't talked in a while on the phone. We got busy, but we still we need to pick it back up.
Yeah, that happens this time of year.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So just like and I won't exclude anyone except that one person. She's excluded. But it's a girl in Team Positude that we met in person, and she's just not my cup of tea. Nice person, great coach, not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll put it out there. Anyone can invite anyone they want. I won't start it until January.
Yeah, I love that idea. PD it up. Book suggestion.
Yes, everyone. I need some new blood about PD. I was gonna do a post about it, like on my personal page, like, hey, someone tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if people outside of Beachbody would really understand what I'm asking for.
Self-help books.
Yeah. Without
I'm
saying.
counting YouTube videos as PD because I'm having a hard time with books. Yeah. So I'm just trying to watch a bunch of YouTube videos while I'm driving or doing my hair or anything, and I'm counting that.
That's totally. No, that's good. That's total. Anything that gets your mind thinking.
Yeah. Do like a mix of like Beachbody business building type of YouTube videos and like Tim Robbins, and like sometimes I just type in like whatever I'm feeling like, I need, whatever it is. I don't know what, I can't think of anything right now. And then I like, it just like keeps cycling, and you just like, or you're like, I've watched 10 videos or listened to 10 videos and I don't even know what they're about, like who that was that said something. So I like that on YouTube.
What I do is I go to someone like I love Jen Sincero if I need like a confidence boost. And then I go to her page and see what her like feed is on YouTube. Who does she follow? Who does she subscribe to? What
a good idea.
She commented on? Because I'm like, oh, if she likes it, I bet I'd like it.
That's smart.
It gives me new ideas if I can't think of what to type in the Google search.
Smart. Cool. All right. Well, we have a minute left and I was get cut off, but I wanted to thank you guys for coming on because success leaves clues. And this is the last call of the year and it's crazy. So January is going to be like ferocious. I can't even wait. I'm already exhausted. Just thinking about just typing out the list for January today. I was like, oh my God. So, stay positive, keep it up. If you need anything, comment in our group or messages, and Happy New Year.
Thanks for letting me borrow your team.
Oh, come on. Anytime. We love to have you. And we're going to get Jenny's dad to do a call. He's a motivational speaker.
Well, he's not a motivational speaker. He's just a leadership coach.
But a leadership coach, same. Yes. So we're excited. We'll do that in January, maybe.
He does that on the side.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good night tomorrow night. Watch the ball drop.
Bye, guys.
Bye.